put the time in and actually scouted properly.
Mm-hmm.
It took me like 5 minutes to make that list.
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't take long. It's just we took the time, figured out who they played, and made sure that they didn't get them.
Yeah.
Or if they did, we had a counter for it.
Okay, and it looks like they are going to go for some sort of invade here. Or maybe they're splitting up into a 5-point, who knows. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Just don't try to ward.
Look at him.
I'm quaking in my boots for Austin right now.
They don't... Oh. I don't know what they're... Okay, so they're going for the invade. Never mind, they just pull back. Okay. I mean, congrats. You poked health off of the Karma, who's just going to poke out your Sivir Leona. Alright. So, let's see. It looks like it will be a leash start for the Vi, whereas the Olaf is getting the solo start. Alright, yeah. and that goes that explains the mid lane matchup here. Okay. Alright, oh, and it looks like Val here is going in for a little bit of a cheeky invade onto the Raptors. The Vine not clearing quickly. The two camps into the Raptors.
Level 2 first, okay.
The poke goes in. Oh, and it looks like we are going to have a little bit of a matchup here in the jungle. Fuck, am I just inbred? Oh! Okay.
Oh.
Okay. A little bit of a cringer flash there. Alright, it looks like the all-in here on the side of Teddy. The stun will go through, however the auto attack will not. The spell shield misses on the Sivir, and it looks like... So the issue here is Olaf is now... Well, okay, if the Vi was any good, the Olaf gets just completely cucked out of his farm. However, things do remain even. A slight CS lead in the mid lane, a slight CS lead top lane, and in the jungle temporarily. However, keep in mind a few Raptors were still run away, so overall Olaf will have more. And the wave pushing in top here, so Vi does not have the gank angle. Will go for the invade, drops the vision, goes for the Scuttle Crab. They are questioning where the Olaf is. It looks like they are just going to... The Sivir should just die here, I think. Yeah, Sivir will die. First blood goes over to the side of Jaren. Hello? There we go. The Leona will continue to get auto-attacked. So Sivir blows Ghost, blows Flash. Leona blows Ignite. So it is a winning trade of summoners for the side of Morehead State Blue here, and it looks like Leona forced to reset. The Olaf will be spotted, goes up to the bot side Scuttle Crab. Teddy continuing to farm up safely top lane, has the cookies for the mana. Dragon, oh, I need objective timers. There we go. Dragon up in 34. The early skirmishing power of this bot lane paired with the Olaf and possibly the Vex even should be a winning dragon fight angle. It looks like Leona is not going to spot the Olaf here on the vision. Does get pointed out. It looks like Olaf is going to start running down. Meanwhile, top lane Teddy is going to end up falling possibly to the Yorn. The Yorn will not get the kill, as Teddy flashes away, but the Leona is going to be chased down here. The Vi jumps on top of the Olaf, but it looks like the Olaf is just going to continue to go through. The Vi is going to fall here, and it looks like Valhyr will end up catching the kill. Jaren jumps over the wall on top of the Sivir. The Sivir is going to spell shield. Valhyr is going to run away here, and it looks like the bomb is going to pop on the Sivir. Oh, and Vi goes in for some reason. The heal comes through, and the Valhyr gets his second kill. Jan is going to be able to flash away here, but it looks like the follow-up kill will come through here. However, the Sivir is going to end up falling, and this is a winning fight for the side of Morehead State Blue. They have accelerated. They are 2,000 gold ahead now. Will not look to start the dragon yet. And it looks like resets will come through. Gold will be spent. So that is a very well-played fight there from the side of Morehead State Blue. University of Wisconsin just clearly on the back foot here. And with the kill not going through top side, the level advantage here comes in from the Sejuani. And the winning trade now for the side of Teddy. However, once Ornn gets level 6, it does tend to equalize itself. And there's just the max health damage will eventually start hitting harder and harder. And it looks like Tristana here is just going to continue to farm up bot lane. Dragon is still available. However, Olaf with the camps up, it looks like it will be a much larger team fight in terms of scope with level 6 being secured. However, with the wave crashed in, Teddy will back off here and not fall victim to the Vi gank. Vi going on to her Krugs. Now, the thing here is Vi has passed towards the top side, so she will look possibly for a reset here, whereas Olaf continues to go towards bot side. So you do have to wonder, does the all-in come in from the bot side with the Vex ultimate, and then do they secure the dragon, or is it more an Olaf just goes in, tries soloing it? Vi does start looking for the reset here. The ping goes on to the Baron, or not the Baron, the Dragon. Vex with level 6 will come down. Victor with a teleport available might teleport towards the mid lane. Vex is going to come back here. It looks like Austin possibly gets caught out here, will not. Mantra Q comes through, and it looks like Val here, as long as he doesn't show on vision, should be okay. Vi is going to pass down here. He does get spotted on the vision. That is unfortunate, so they now know where Olaf is. They have an understanding of what the game plan possibly seems to be. They are pinging onto Mr. Val here, and it looks like they are going to be the first ones into the river, University of Wisconsin. It looks like Vex in the area, though. Vi is now isolated. Meanwhile, trading top lane. Teddy has the ult available, is a little bit late on the ult, and it looks like will fall, never mind, will not fall to the Ornn for the second time now. And meanwhile, the Dragon will go to the side of Morehead State Blue, so this objective focus continues to show itself. Victor pathing up top side here, possibly securing some vision, does drop a control ward in the brush. Ornn with no mana should not have lethal here on Sejuani. Sejuani should be able to just farm up safely. Sivir misses the spell shield again. And it looks like Emerson will continue to just farm a mid lane. And again, the gold lead sits at 2,000 here, 8 minutes in. It is 4 kills to 1. The first dragon does go the way. Morehead State, and it looks like they will be spotted on the control ward here. Vex, though, looking for the angle still. Will spot the control ward here, and it looks like Olaf is going to start the Rift Herald. Victor drops the ward over the wall. They know they're spotted. However, Vi is on the bot side of the map. They spot the Vi, so this should just be a free Rift Herald over to the side of Morehead State Blue. Vi pathing towards bot side here. Jaren with the level 6. This could be very awkwardly timed. It looks like they will back up. They spot the Vi on the vision. The ult is going to come through here, possibly, onto the Karma. It does. Karma, no flash available, however. The bomb goes through, and it looks like Jaren is just going to go sicko mode here. Ults away the Sivir. The Sivir does ult. And it looks like Jaren will fall. Unfortunate, however, again. Early gold.
I don't think he thought the bomb would kill.
Yeah.
No. That's okay. A little bit of a misplay there, but the gold lead still sits at 1,500 now after those kills go through. However, the Rift Herald for the side of Morehead State Blue should allow it to secure them at least 300 to 400 gold in terms of plates. And Victor, again, just with the mana advantage here, looking for some poke, will miss the laser. And the reset comes out for Emerson as he shoves the wave in. This is really good reset timing. The next wave is a cannon minion wave, so he should not miss much CS here. Vision spotted top side for the side of Wisconsin. Teddy crashing in the wave here. Vi is in the area. However, Vi is now opting to path bot side. And it looks like all in calls are coming in here for the side of Morehead State, or for Wisconsin for some reason.
I has the anti-heal component.
Is she gonna do the chainsword radiant virtue?
What in the hell? Okay, and it looks like, okay, big trade for Teddy. Huge trade for Teddy, actually. Meanwhile, Vi is going to get met here in the bot side river by Mr. Val here. Val here will secure the Scuttle Crab. Meanwhile, back top lane. We do see a trade coming through here. However, if we look bot side, it does miss. Leona is forced to flash here. This is a huge win here for the side of Morehead State Blue. They will drop the Herald and secure a few plates. Leona is forced to back up. Vi is in the area, though, so this will quickly turn into a 3v3 more than likely. The Tristana bomb is going to go on top of the tower. Damage comes through, and it looks like plates will fall. Not quite the 4 plates they were looking for. However, it is still a lot of gold into the back pocket of the bottom side here of Morehead State Gold. It looks like they will get the 1 auto off, and we'll just jump away. Sivir takes a lot of damage here. And with second dragon up in a minute and a half, you have to wonder what all is going to happen here.
Well, they're looking for a bot.
And it looks like the bomb will not kill the Sivir. However, they do eventually just win the trade. They will now be forced to reset. However, this is not sort of synced up well with where the dragon timer is. If that play happens 30 seconds later, then it is very good, and it secures essentially. Now they have to be careful here with the Vi. They spotted the Vi in the area. They know where Vi is. And Wisconsin are forced to back away here. Now, Olaf is walking now towards this bot side here. Vex is rather low. Leona is going to Hex Flash over the wall. Clears out the control ward. However, they should anticipate with Victor walking down here. Vex in a little bit of damage, or a little bit of danger, rather. And they are just sort of camping this bot side here.
Wound up on me. Very fun.
Looks like Hunter waiting around as well. Both junglers sort of waiting for something to happen in the bot lane. The dragon will spawn. The assist pings go on to the side of Morehead State. Val here has spotted the Vi now at this point. Karma is coming in from the top side of the map. Teleport comes in from Victor. Vex is forced to reset here, which is really unfortunate. Vex will be a little bit late to the fight depending on how they kite it out. And it looks like the Olaf Q will connect on top of the Vi. The Karma is walking down here. Vi is probably going to have to Q over the wall here or risk being obliterated. However, with Leona in the area, she misses the Q actually. This is huge. So they know where all of them are. It is just a matter of can Vex get here in time. With Sejuani, however, they do not. This is a 5v5 for the second drag. This is LCK level macro. Huge Olaf Q into all of them. Vex possibly looking for an engage angle here. However, they do know that the vision is in the river. And it looks like the engage is going to go in here. And it is just an immediate destruction. However, are they actually able to find the rest of the kills? Ornn is going to jump on top here, will eventually fall to the Vex. The Vex has the ult reset. Vex will just kill everybody here, possibly. Yep, and it will be an ace for the side of Morehead State Blue. The dragon does not go down, however, it is a lot of gold into their pocket. They are now 3,000 gold ahead. The reset comes through. This is big because Morehead State will be able to get onto the map sooner, and they should just be able to run down to this drag. However, we see Vi and Leona running immediately to contest it. Sejuani has the teleport available as well, and with the amount of wards in the area, a possible flank angle is potential. And it looks like Leona will walk in here, goes for the sweeper. They should be able to just spot... Okay, so they spot the Vi. They spot the Leona as well, so they kind of know what's up. Now, big thing to note, a lot of summoners were blown, a lot of ultimates were blown. However, you know, the chase potential and the pick potential for the side of Morehead State is still prevalent. It looks like vision is going to be cleared towards the bot side here as Val here just is obliterating this. Okay. Vi is forced to flash away. They do continue to chase, however. And it looks like Val here will eventually get caught out here, but the Vex ult comes through, will one-shot the Vi, and it looks like Karma's coming in here. The follow-up ults, the Everfrost comes through, the ultimate comes through, and this is just a complete annihilation of University of Wisconsin farmers. They are making a mockery of them. That was really well played. Good chase. Got a little sus there, however, but the follow-up from the Vex was there. The fact that the ult was available was really good. And it looks like the second dragon of the game will fall to the side of Morehead State Blue. And they do immediately ping onto the Rift Herald. This securing of all the neutral objectives, first game and second game, while University of Wisconsin have tried to match it, they're just unable to contest at this point. And now that they are 5,000 gold down, there really is not a reality where they should be able to come back into this game. Barring, say, Vex jumps into all 5 of them and dies, or, you know, they just continue to get picked off. We see the Kempuk Chainsword come in for the Vi. This is completely troll, by the way, because the only person on their team who does any decent amount of healing is Olaf, and Olaf just, you know, it's not worth the gold. You're better off getting Black Cleaver for your Sivir and your Ornn. Excuse me. Objective bounties are available for the side of University of Wisconsin. Looks like Emerson is going to get one shot here, so what shouldn't have happened happened. He got too aggressive. He had not enough health. We had no clue where Leona was, and you know, he just got bean boozled on entirely. Leona will look towards the bot side. Control ward is going to get cleared out here. Now, with Leona walking down, has the ult available. We have to see what happens with Jaren here. It looks like Jaren will grab the turret, but the question is, does it get out? Leona walking in on top of him. The Leona ult should... Okay, she just misses everything. Okay. Vi is topside here with Teddy pushing in. It looks like a possible gank might be set up here. However, up, and here we go. So the Ornn ult comes through. Oh, but cancels the Ornn ult, so now it is a 1v2 situation. However, Teddy should be able to get out. However, it looks like Jaren is going to end up falling bot side to the Solar Eclipse. The pick potential there, again, from the Leona is demonstrated. This is twice now in the span of about 2 minutes where we've seen this happen, and it looks like top lane will fall as well. So the gold lead now shrinks to 3,000. This isn't what you want to see when you're ahead like this. You want to be as cautious as possible, because what we have drafted here is a dive composition. This is a 5v5 teamfight composition. So the only time you should ever really be fighting with your opponent is at these objectives, at Rift Herald, at Dragon, at Baron. But we are just seeing sort of an ego issue, or rather just not really respecting the opponent. And they continue to get caught out. Now, Emerson walking up here will spot the Vi momentarily, so they know where the Vi is. They will continue to walk up here. Looks like Olaf is going to walk into the jungle. Now, keep in mind, Olaf has the completed jungle pet. Vi does not, but will get it off of this Krug camp. With Baron up in a minute and a half, it looks like Val here is going to just jump over the wall here into the Ornn, he just immediately ults as well. The Karma ult comes through, or the Shirelias rather, and it looks like it will just be a exchange, but it is a losing exchange for the side of Morehead State Blue. They do secure the top tier 1 though, so you have to question, you know, what happens now. Do they actually go for the fight, or what are they trying to set up for? Sivir is getting obliterated by the Sejuani. If Sivir gets hit with one more W, I think it is lethal for the Sejuani with the ultimate. She might look for it here. And yeah, this should just be instant death. Oh, the spell shield goes through and catches the ultimate. However, this mid-tier 2 will fall. Herald should get a second charge. The Vex ult just goes completely through the uprights. Ornn ult here on the side now. They've spotted it. And the Herald will get the second charge out. So very good use of Herald there. Very good win on the bot side of the map, the Sejuani versus the Sivir. And it looks like resets will come through here. The gold lead now extended back to 5,000. With Dragon up in a minute, you have to sort of anticipate that they're going to try to fight this. However, these are very well-placed reset timers. The one question is, you know, who gets into the river first, who gets initial setup, and it looks like Karma is sitting in base. This is not what you really want to see. However, he does eventually... So he just repurchases a control ward after selling a control ward, I think. So you have to just be sort of more aware of like what your goal is. So Wisconsin do get into the pit first, and they will secure vision initially. The control ward comes out, will prevent any vision over the wall. They now have an idea of where most of their team is. They spot the Sivir, the Vi, and the Ornn. Val here is going to walk up here. They do spot the ward in the Pixel Brush, and it looks like it will be taken out. They spot the ward up in the top River Brush. So with a 4,000 gold lead now, you should just anticipate that you just sort of run over the fight entirely. The question is, can you protect your ADC, and can your Vex actually get decent AoE CC off? The Karma Q comes through, and it looks like Victor... The dance here, and it looks like huge Vexel. The root goes through, and they do dive onto the backside. The Victor will immediately fall. Langling will also fall as well. Meanwhile, Olaf continuing to run down the bot side of the map here, and it looks like everybody is going to end up dying here. And Olaf dies to the side of the Sivir. Meanwhile, it looks like Ornn is going to be chased here. Meanwhile, Jaren, they do seem to be chasing down the Sivir here, and this should just spell immediately death. So Ornn will fall. Now the question is, and now the Vi also falls. So they should just be able to get this dragon uncontested. Victor has teleport, so they do have to be cautious of that. But the question is, does he actually teleport in onto this dragon? Because it would be a 1v2, and the Sejuani is just still very tanky. And it looks like it will be an uncontested dragon. So we do see Morehead State Blue once again getting to Soul Point very early on in the game. So now 5 minutes on Soul, Baron is available. You have to anticipate, what you should be looking here for, rather, is you want to win a team fight around the Baron, get the Baron, and then use the Baron pressure to secure the Soul. This is very LCK-esque. This is what we see a lot of what T1 does. But T1 tends to avoid the early dragons in exchange for stacking 4 of the same kind and securing both Rift Heralds. However, the unique thing about this game is it has just been a complete neutral objective wipe. Essentially, this is a perfect game in terms of objectives for the side of Morehead State Blue. The Tier 1s have not fallen, whereas last game they had all fallen. All Tier 1s were gone. So a lot of safety still for the side of Morehead State Blue. Home base is closer. Vex here in the mid lane will spot out the Leona. And Leona will get slowed by the Everfrost, but will not die. The passive auto goes through.
The bags into that man's eyes.
And it looks like Olaf just going to continue push in here. And it looks like bot lane Scuttle will be secured here for the side of Morehead State Blue as well. The Sejuani. Now the Vi is spotted on the vision over the wall. Now, can we just take a look at Sivir's items real quick? And tell me, audience, what is wrong with the Sivir's items? If you answered, there is no Infinity Edge or Navori, you are correct. Sivir now should just go Navori 100% of the time. Now, here's an interesting thing here about the Baron Pit. The control ward spotted that one ward, but not the other ward. So Morehead State do not know quite yet that vision is there. So if they try going for a Baron sneak, they may just get collapsed on. The gold lead sitting around 4,000 still. Val here will walk up here into the top side, is going to spot the Vi. The Vi is going to channel the Justice Punch, will Justice Punch away, however. Possible chase. The vision does get cleared out, so Morehead State sort of pulling back towards the Baron. They still don't know where that vision is. Control where gets placed. Jaren sort of hunting. Leona does get spotted. Ornn gets spotted, so they know where they are. They do not know that this vision is present. Ornn will forge a masterwork item for the 3-3 Victor. Meanwhile, the top lane push is going to come in. Ornn is in the area. We have to sort of see what will happen here. Ornn walks into the Vex. Wow, lots of damage. Way to go, Emerson. And they do sort of start kiting back towards the Baron here, and it looks like Sivir and Vi just go on for these Krugs. Whereas the mid lane push is now being secured. Now, if we look bot side here, This is really good from Teddy. This side lane pressure is slowly but surely going to secure them the game and eventually the objective. Now the mid tier 2 is going to fall, the first tier 2 of the game to fall, and they are now eyeing the tier 3. However, Wisconsin have sort of all gathered around that mid tier 3, and it looks like they are going to pillage the jungle here of the Vi with 1:30 before the dragon, before Soul rather. Vi is in the area. Vi is spotted, and it looks like they will target this mid tier, this bot tier 2, while at the same time pushing in mid. And it looks like bot tier 2 will fall for free, so this gold lead continues to balloon for Morehead State. The Rift Scuttler is spawning, so this is good vision secure for the minute leading up into the dragon. Now, what they have to be careful here is the University of Wisconsin can give them the soul, but then go for the Baron. Now, in my opinion, that is a losing trade because the soul is a permanent buff, whereas the Baron is a temporary buff. So whenever you go for that type of trade, you have to you're basically saying, we're going to get this Baron and steamroll you in the next 2.5 minutes, and we don't care about your soul. It looks like Vi here clearing out the mid lane. Emerson playing safe, and it looks like we are going to meet up for another team fight. So Morehead State are 2-0 in the Dragon team, or 3-0 in the Dragon team fights now. We'll have to see if they make it 4-0. As Val here walks up here, they do clear the vision. Morehead State is the first into the river. This is very important. They do spot the Ornn. Karma will get chunked out a little bit by the Victor Death Laser. However, the Ornn continuing to get...
Stole their boots to finish IE.
Oh my god. I cannot be asked, to be honest. The Sivir is just itemizing horribly. I don't know how she's allowed to play on a collegiate team.
Well, she arguably doesn't need them because she has her own passive, right?
Yeah, she has
And
Ghost and the passive gives her mid speed. But the thing is, you sold...
But yeah,
well,
selling is still not yet.
Yeah. And it looks like they're just going to dance around here. Ornn does get locked up here. And it looks like Vex is going to go onto the bot side here. And it looks like Leona is going to get chased down. Ornn onto the backside of the fight. The Sivir is just going to be chased down here. Leona will eventually fall. Monsky is chasing down the Sivir. The Sivir will get stunned up by the Sejuani. It looks like Olaf is going to continue to go onto the backside of the fight. Meanwhile, IPlayZ is going to continue to kite. And it looks like the CC enable does go through. And it looks like the kill will not go to the side of Olaf. However, it looks like Ornn is eventually going to fall to the Ignite. And it looks like it will be another one Dragon team fight for the side of Morehead State Blue. And this should just be a free Dragon secured because they can just kill the Vi. So 4-0 now, but actually as I say that, Vi looking for it. Everfrost was just used, but it looks like Vi is going to get ulted away by the Tristana, and mid-tier 3 will start taking damage here from the Sejuani. Victor tries he might, will not be able to do anything. Do I have chat turned off? Why am I not able to see pings? There we go. Okay, there we go. So Olaf now pinging the Baron. It looks like they will reset and then immediately go for it. Anybody in the audience?
Can you explain me why they...
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
No. Go ahead, ask your question.
Can you explain to me why this Vi build is a thing?
So, here's the deal. The Korean solo queue ladder, a jungler on the Korean solo queue ladder was like, hey, what if I built Radiant Virtue on Vi, XD Lamau? But at the time, the build was to go Kempunk Chainsword, because at the time, anti-heal was very important because of the fact that all the Omnivamp items existed.
Right.
But now, with the Omnivamp gone, and with the fact that they've changed Grievous Wounds, it is a horrible build. You should not go this build. This build exists as an antiquity of patches come and gone.
Before the patch, that build still isn't it.
Well, before the patch, this build was okay in a competitive setting, because the Vi is basically a CC bot rather than an actual hyper carry.
Right, okay.
Whereas now, Vi, Wukong, and Trundle, they're supposed to be damage orientated rather than sort of CC orientated. Yeah. Gold lead here for the side of Morehead State Blue is now about 6,000. Olaf running at the Leona here. They will look to clear out some vision. And they might... They look to completely devoid the Baron Pit of vision. Sejuani, meanwhile, if we just pan bot lane, you're losing your bot tier 2, so they're going to have to fight now. Wisconsin are. It looks like Jaren is going to get blown up here. Oh, this might be a catch on. Jaren will eventually flash away. Oh, and heartbreak for the side of Morehead State Blue. They are completely disorientated. They will completely lose this fight and possibly even lose the Baron as Karma tries kiting around for some unknown reason. Meanwhile, the teleport will come through for the Ornn, and they will look to the Baron. So that was a misplay there from Morehead State Blue. You know all 5 of them are in the Dragon Pit, and you don't have Sejuani. Sejuani is a key component of the fight here. However, it looks like we are going to eventually see Val here runs in here. Teddy is here as well. And they're actually just going to 2v4, I guess. Okay. So the Baron take is actually just completely halted by the kamikaze attack of the Sejuani and the Olaf. A very bold play.
Very worth.
Well, the question is it worth? Because their jungler is going to get up onto the map first, their AD carry is going to get back up onto the map, your Sejuani no longer has teleport, so teleport advantage is technically over to the side of University of Wisconsin. The gold lead has shrunk itself to around 5,000 gold. Looks like...
Who was it that Jaren shut down with too? Was it Vi?
Let's see.
Yes, Vi got a triple kill.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Vi shut down Tristana, and then Vi got a triple.
So that would be scary if she was building correctly.
Yes. Yes. If she had Black Cleaver and, like, Death Dance instead of this BS, yeah, the Vi is completely frightening. Now, let's see how Morehead State Blue pivot the situation. You have a minute 30 to Elder. So now they're going to try to win the game here on this Elder fight. And it looks like Emerson will miss the Q. Or miss the E, rather, on the Scuttle Crab. Bot lane does get pushed in by Tristana with the Rapid Fire Cannon. Now has even longer range. Now, one thing we have to consider here as well, the ornaments have come through for 3 of the 5 members. So that is about 3,000 gold worth of stats onto the side of Wisconsin. Looks like Monsuke is going to miss the Q here as they continue to try to push in mid. The poke will land onto Leona. And Monsuke continuing to try to look for some sort of poke trade here. And it looks like they spot the Sivir bot lane, and they're just going to go for the Baron, I think. Sivir is in base. I think they just finished this in time. You have the Tristana. You have to just go for it now. Teddy is mid. They should just be going for the Baron. And they are. The Baron is getting melted immediately. Vi cannot Q over the wall. The Baron will fall 30 seconds before the Elder, and it looks like Teddy is going to get away as well. They've spotted the Vi coming in. The Sejuani goes wide, however, it forces the Vi back, and now you've given priority over the side of Morehead State Blue for this Elder fight. Now, Smites will be available for both, and they are death pushing this. They are death pushing this. They are spotted on the sweeper, though. They've spotted the Ornn now. The Ornn is going to be chased down here, and it looks like the CC is going to layer through, and it looks like the Ornn will now be able to go through. However, Jad on the backside of the fight is going to get poked out here. However, Emerson does miss the ult. However, the Sejuani is going to dive onto the backline. It looks like Sivir is going to be kiting back here from Val here, and it looks like this is a lost, possibly lost fight. The redemption comes through. The turn onto this. We have to see. The Teddy. Ah! Come on. Come on, Ted. The ult's up. Okay. Holy.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh
what?
my god. Wait. Okay, Teddy. Okay, Teddy.
Go off.
So it looks like he's just going to try to fight everybody here. This man thinks he's Iron Man. I mean,
The Winged
bold
gets the
strategy.
tier 3 mid.
Now, the thing is, this does give over Elder to Morehead State. because Vi's dead, but Olaf's up. Yeah, the pings immediately go onto it. They should not be able to contest. And it looks like Wisconsin are also running towards.
They're just going to look for the fight.
Yeah, I mean it's a 4v3. They have to go for it though. The Vi will not be here in time. Olaf is now starting the Elder. The Elder is just getting completely obliterated. And it looks like the Elder will just go the way of Morehead State Blue, and this should be the end of the game. They should look to just push through both mid and bot here. It looks like Emerson seeking. Will go for the ult on top and will just immediately one-shot the Leona. The Leona will fall. The Vi is unable to do anything. The Vi, just got put onto the short bus. Ornn will try to complete a masterwork here, and it looks like the next ult will connect in for Emerson. Is he going to take it? He does, and it looks like the Fear is going to connect through. The possible one-shot, Emerson will eventually fall here. However, Olaf is coming in onto the backside of the fight. The Ornn ult is going to miss completely. Meanwhile, it looks like Jaren and Hunter will just kite back here, running away. Ornn flashes forward for some unknown reason. Looks like Jad here is going to be able to just kite him out. The Elder is going to execute the Ornn. And now with your full tank gone, you have to wonder, like, do you actually have anything left? For the side of
they don't.
They don't? Big. Love to see it. And it looks like Sejuani is walking down mid lane here with a, fair amount of health. A decent amount of health. The mid lane inhibitor should fall shortly here. The Elder buff still applicable for the Tristana. The Tristana is the most frightening member on the side of Morehead State Blue right now, just because of the sheer damage output.
He's just a meaty man.
However, it looks like they will opt instead for the top tier 3. They want to pillage all the remaining structures. They are up 7,000 gold at this point. And it looks like the tier 2 will fall without any contest from the side of Wisconsin. Vi spotted on the side here. Sejuani looking for it, is going in. The Heartsteel proc will probably do a fair amount of health. The stun does catch the Vi. Vi goes into her death, gets executed. The Leona gets canceled. And it looks like it will be a double. This is a penta angle. This is a penta angle here for Jaren. It looks like he will get blown up like you don't know nobody. And Val here still with. This should be the end of the game here. It is a 4 versus 2. I don't see a realm where this garbage Victor does anything to stop this. Will die immediately, and Ornn, the last hope, will eventually also get executed. And that is, wow.
Bro, he rage quit. I didn't
Yeah.
even know that.
It looks like
Oh, is it-
Morehead
yeah,
State
Victor.
Blue.
I played
that's
Ed
the game
in the
before
game
you
early.
Before I have to